And Jones pulls it down.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Favors. Connects on the foul line jumper. Favors got 12 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Jackson up top. Lawson defending. It's Jackson with the drive. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That is on Ty Lawson. Pistons have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts. A lot of misses.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Jackson nails both of them. Seven seconds left here in the second. Just 3 on the clock. No good at the rim.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And we finished one half of basketball. Rockets ahead, up by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Getting back in the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Change here. Favors is checked in. Detroit making a switch here. On the floor for Detroit, Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Marcus Morris. Kicks it to Beverly. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Beverly dishes to Favors. Can't get it to fall. Pistons trail by 16. Down low. Jennings kicks to Morris. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And the Rockets making a change here. Jones is checked in. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break, here they come. Here's Jennings. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jennings has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Marjanovic. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Rockets leading by 12. Here's Favors. That one wide left.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Marjanovic. Jackson has the open look. Second chance shot. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Rockets leading by 10. Favors against Jackson from 12 feet out. Here's Jones. Here's Favors. And finally, that one's good. Favors got 14 points for the game.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
Jennings wide open. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Lawson with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Favors can't get it to go.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 11 feet out, and he hits it. He's got 16.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Jennings kicks to Jackson. 1 second left. Can't get it to go.
All right, Houston, coming out of the court are your own Rockets Power Dancers.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the show for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is checked in for Monty Eunice. Ken Bazemore comes in for Ty Lawson. And Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jackson's checked in. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. Freak is out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Decker in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Jennings drives in. He dishes it to Drummond. Knocks down the 10-footer.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And what a tremendous game for Favors. 18 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Pistons. Mon Shumpert has come in for Brandon Jennings.
All right, Houston, coming out of the court are your own Rockets Power Dancers. Give it up.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
And thank you, Doris.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And both free throws good for Drummond.
Those free throws edge them a little closer. A couple of stops on defense, and they might not be down for long.
Favors attacking. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
There's Jackson. Out to Morris. Lets the three fly. The Rockets pull it in. Jones has got his fourth rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Decker passes to Favors. Left side Jones. And stolen by Drummond. Jackson against Favors. And the wide open shot from Morris. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Favors attacking. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
And so they foul intentionally.
At the line for your Rockets.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
And that one's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
We got time. Don't rush up. Get the best look.
Here's Marjanovic on the wing. Jackson shoots, cans the shot from the wing. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for two.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Lets it go from deep. Favors with the rebound. Off with the layup. So Houston wins it. Even early on in this one, it seems.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew,